Hi guys, Papa Sam here. Today we're going to be talking about Decker. So what does it have to say about Decker? Everyone loves Decker. Everyone wants to be good at Decker because Decker's it's generally rewarding when you're good at Decker because you can hit headshots, you can be a really big help to the team. But today we're just going to go over some Decker tips to help you guys improve in Decker. And to be honest, I looked over these tips and I've improved in Decker way more than I already was. And that's coming from someone who's been playing the game for years now. So I guess that's just something. But without further ado, let's get into it. So yeah. So the Revolver is Decker's bread and butter, and unfortunately there's no shortcut or secret to get better at aiming with it, except for just straight practice. It'll come in due time, yeah, but otherwise how the gun functions is pretty simple. Shooting headshots, you can only shoot a headshot as long as the crosshair is pulled down and it is steady in its normal position. Um, Remember that you can just memorize the time for it to re-steady, or you can just look at the barrel gun, or the crosshair. Remember, the first shot of Decker's gun is always accurate, so you can use this to your advantage to shoot from far away ranges and always hit a shot or just harass enemies. The recoil itself has a slight spread to it, but it's been nerfed since 2019, I'm pretty sure. And a little update probably did called the Make Decker More Accurate update, which is really helpful in the long run. Like I said, moving on, R&B, you're not going to be using this a lot, guys. Trust me, you don't rely on this. Only rely on it when you're attacking cyborgs, knights, level 1 turrets, or shields of any type. This is helpful because it runs them down really fast, and there's a cool glitch where you can actually cloak. You can right click and then cloak, and the animation will continue to finish, so you'll do damage even while invisible, which is really cool, and it helps a lot with distracting people and scaring them. Also remember, R&B, you should not be using it a lot. Like, you should be using that very minimally. You should always be relying on your ability to aim with just L and B. So remember that, guys. But for now, that's it for the Revolver. Moving on. Okay, so this is probably the best escape option in Q Clash. It's instant. You get a speed boost. You're completely undetectable unless the Reaper holds you or she poisons you. And cloaking after Reaper, I guess it apparently nullifies the effects of her. If you ult after her ultimate, then you don't. If you cloak after her ultimate, I'm so retarded, then you actually don't get detected, which is actually interesting. But try to mind the fact that when you cloak, leave a small trail. I know a lot of players like me, Tim, Robux, a couple other people, we do this thing like where we like kind of do in a circle or some crap, try to confuse you, so you don't know where we're going. Do that, like strafe a little bit, do a sidestep. I don't care what you got to do. Make them think you went somewhere else when you didn't. You leave a little bit of a cloak, and that's perfect because that's a hindrance, but also a advantage, I'd say. Only cyborgs and ghosts can usually detect you, or Sir Knight with Electro Ball, which I do a lot to Tim. He hates it. You can also right click, like I said before, to use some bullets and still go into stealth. M1 doesn't work. But another good thing about cloak is that you regenerate health. So always remember, cloak is your best friend. Besides your ultimate. It's your best friend besides your ultimate. So just remember that. It's confiscate. I really hope you don't expect me to say much here. The only thing you can really do is get up to high ledges with it. It arrests people. What more do I need to say? That's it. Move on. In the end, just some general tips here, just for, I guess, last minute things here. Like I said, there's no shortcuts to getting better at aiming. You can help yourself with aiming by try to be patient with yourself. Try to be patient with your shots. Don't take a shot if you don't think it's going to make it. Don't try to overextend. Don't try to go in and hit close range shots. That's definitely not going to work well for you. If you have to, stand still during this time. You're a flanker, so you can definitely get behind them to where you have to stand still and get a perfect shot. You can stand still from behind your team. Another thing, don't always try to flank. Weird saying that considering you cloak, but you don't have to. Like, he's powerful behind enemy lines and also powerful behind ally lines. So you can do a lot of damage, especially if you can consistently headshot or do a lot of body shots, which it adds up at some point. Try to aim try to aim for clashers or just players in general you know you can take. For example, if there's a level 1 Zag and you think you take him, take him. If Sassy's on the other team and she's playing Sheila, probably don't engage unless you have the skill cap to kill her. In short, Decker is a prominent threat if used properly. He's the most difficult flasher to master and sometimes very frustrating to master. Keep cool head when playing him and work the team. Big thanks to Tim again. No big thanks. Did a lot of work here. So without further ado, till then, guys, keep flashing.